Hello all, and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop 2 at a cow caravan of treasure, and sometimes bartered. The streak continues. You can sit there and hope it ends, but it never will. Anyway, we're back with Super 7 Ultimates. And not only that, we're back to the good part of Super 7 Ultimates. If you've seen some of my previous recent Super 7 Ultimates with the Thundercats and everything, then you understand how love-hate of a relationship I have with Super 7. I've talked about it every time I do a Super 7 unboxing. I always preface it with I have a love-hate relationship with them. However, I also have always admitted that the Ninja Turtle line is the best line out of all the Super 7 Ultimates, by far, in my opinion. Everyone's been a hit. There hasn't been any that have been bad by any metric. Like, they've all been really good and stellar. To the point where you see those getting, like, re-released and stuff. So, hey. And we are looking at Series 5. Wave 5, if you will. I got 3 out of the 4 for Wave 5. I'm going to do these two together. I'm going to do Krang and Leatherhead, our two villains. And then I also have Ray Fillet. But I'm not going to open up Ray Fillet with these. I could probably just do all 3 in one video and call it good, but I don't want it to be too long. So I'm actually going to pair up Ray Fillet with, in another video, I'll do Ray Fillet with the Big Bad Toy Store, I believe Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Undercover Raphael. So that'll round out, that'll be like 4 figures in a wave. I know Undercover Raph is not a part of any wave. He was a solo release, but I'm going to do him with Ray Fillet. So that's how that's going to work. But we're going to do Krang and Leatherhead here. Two of the more, in my opinion, two of the more iconic Ninja Turtle villains that are not Shredder. Definitely Krang. Like, to me, if Shredder's your number 1, Krang better be your number 2. This is Krang in his little robot legs, like his little bubble and robot legs. It's not the full suit, android suit. I wish it was. It'd be cool, but it's not. Hopefully, Super 7 gives us that. I know NECA already did, but I want a Super 7 one to go more with the toys. So, yeah. And that's the thing. You might think, well, why don't you get the NECAs or this and that? First off, I do have some NECA Turtles. I have the movie Ninja Turtles from NECA. And I actually have The Last Ronin NECA from Ninja Turtles. So, yeah, that's cool. But I got these because the reason I settled on Super 7 being my main Ninja Turtle line was because when I realized that Super 7 actually took their time with Turtles, and it ended up being their best line. I also love the fact that they're based on the original toys. They're not based on the cartoons. They're not based on the movies or the comic books. They're based on the original toy line, which I love. So I think that's pretty cool. Short of like the comic book ones, I think this is probably the thing I would want the most. I know there's people who like the cartoon stuff more that NECA does. I prefer that they look like the original toys and everything. So that's why that's where I'm giving Super 7 like their kudos. They have done a fantastic job with the Ninja Turtle stuff. And yeah, we got Wave 5 here, so hopefully that streak continues. Like I said, there has not been a bad figure in the Super 7 Ninja Turtle line yet. I'm hoping we don't do that today. So Leatherhead looks really big, so we're going to do him last. We'll start with Krang. Anyway, Super 7, you know, they come in the shipper box. You can open it up. I already tore the plastic off this Krang because I was showing it to a buddy a while back, so no plastic around it, but there he is. You got the sewer grate with, or not grate, like the sewer, what is it? Yeah, it's like a grate, right? Or hole, plug, I don't know, a door. And it's got like his brainy head on it. The logo on the back. And there he is. Look at him. Looking all brainy. I like Krang. I just do. Yeah, so I see a couple of issues out the gate, but it doesn't look like it's anything too serious, so hopefully it's there. The detail on him looks really good. Like I said, there's just things about that they do with the Ninja Turtle figures for whatever reason that have always turned out better than all their other stuff. So let's go ahead and get Krang open and call it good. Oh, apologies. There's the back of the box if you want to pause and take a read. Cool. Oh, this one's taped in. I haven't seen this with Super7 yet. They taped the cardboard flap up top, like in. I have not seen that from Super7, so fascinating. This is also the first Super7 line, Wave 5, I think, where I ordered any of the figures off of Super7 themselves. I believe it was this one, and then Thundercats Wave 4, the one that had Snowman or whatever, which I haven't unboxed yet, I don't think. No, they're over here. But this, I believe, was the first time I pre-ordered directly off of Super7, so... I think it's because I was so excited for the Krang figure. I was just like, if anyone could sell out, it would be him. So right out the gate, pop these out. Oh. Sorry about that. He's got 4 actual hands. Look good, a lot of detail, very painted. I know people are going to say he's got a pointing hand there too, if you notice. People are going to say that I'm being a little hypocritical because sometimes the Ninja Turtle Super7 stuff, it just has that one paint job on it. And I've kind of criticized the Thundercats line for some of their stuff only having like one base paint job with no detail. Where it's different, in my opinion, is that these are based on the actual toys. If you go back and look at the original Ninja Turtle toys, most of their stuff was just one color. It was like on a brown thing that you twist-tied them out of. So, like, Leo's swords are orangey brown. Like, it's just, that's the way it kind of was, you know? So, I think that it works for the Turtle toys, where it doesn't work for Thundercats. So in a way, Turtles benefits from some of Super7's own ineptitude. Like, their weaknesses actually kind of strengthen their Ninja Turtles line. I know that sounds weird, but you get my point. We got one of his little, like, extendo tube bendy arm things that goes on the robot, on the legs. We have... Oh, I like this a lot. Hold on, I gotta look at this in more detail. I can't just show it. So you can understand what I mean. So, when Super7 wants to do detail great, it is great. Like, check this out. You have all this silver pieces. It's actually kind of got a shade to it as well, so that it makes some of the detail pop. And it's not just that. They did the red wiring on the inside, on both sides. The joint is actually the color it should be. They even did the blue on the navy, kind of on the wristband. And it actually bends right there. It's not... So he's got a bend there and a wrist joint. So you're getting 2 forms of bend. It almost looks like RoboCop. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. There's like it's weird, and I don't know what it is, where like Super7 puts in way more effort into the Ninja Turtle stuff than they have anything else. And I don't know why. That befuddles me a little bit. Right out the box, we got the other arm, same thing. Like that. Like, when we looked at some of the Thundercat stuff before, it would just be solid pieces of plastic with no detail whatsoever. This has got paint all up in it, and it is amazing. I don't know how... I don't know why. I'm confused as to why Ninja Turtles got the pass and Thundercats kind of didn't. That being said, I probably am a little bit more of a Ninja Turtle fan, so I'm okay with Ninja Turtles getting the pass. I love Thundercats, but, you know, still. We've got, like, his weird little sonar gun wave thing. And again, I feel like if this were in any other Super7 line, it would just be a giant hunk of plastic with nothing there. And there could be some detail added in here. You could probably put a wash on this to make some of it pop. But they added in the blue gun handle, the red trigger. They did the navy-ish kind of purple here with the actual ending of the gun. It is a little warped, I'm not going to lie, but a little heat up and bend, that should be okay. But still, the little things, the little details, the red trigger, the blue handle, it's the extra effort that they put in the Ninja Turtle stuff that makes it better than the Thundercats line or the New Japan figures. I can't say the major wrestling figure pod figures. I don't know when I'm going to release this video, but just know that I did already film and unbox the major wrestling figure pods videos, and besides some iffiness on the head sculpts, those figures are fantastic. All the way down to the detail and everything. Like the detail on the tights and all that. So I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent. It's just Super 7 being Super 7, you know. Okay. First up, we got Krang himself. And he's actually got some posability with his little tentacles. It's not a lot. It's kind of just on a ball joint, rotates around, goes up, down, all that jazz. But look at him, he's all laughing maniacally. This weird brain Cthulhu space monster battling the Ninja Turtles. He looks great. He looks happy. I like Krang. I do. Yeah. I actually like Krang more than Shredder. I know historically Shredder number 1, Krang 2, but personal favorite, Krang 1 than Shredder. That's great. I'm hoping he's interchangeable here. We're gonna find. Yeah, he is. He's got to be. There ain't no way. There ain't no way you remake the toy, the original toy as a deluxe figure, and not make him interchangeable. Otherwise, there'd be riots. Teenage Mutant Ninja riots. Ooh. Woo. That was kind of scary. Oh, that piece didn't come in. Hold on. Okay. Got it. Sorry. Ooh, we got some jankiness in one of the legs, which is a little disappointing. Hopefully it doesn't affect too much. Sorry, I'm just straightening everything out here. He has this little piece, which I think goes... Or does he sit in it? I can't remember. Alright. I can't remember, I'll be honest with you. Anyways, that piece was in there. And then we have Krang in his little bodysuit, his little legs. He looks happy here too. But it does open up like the original toy. So there you go. You can take them out. Put in this one. There you go. So, oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry for the lean on the camera if you notice it. I'm still working with the bum stand here. Anyway, before I get into anything, here is the one that comes already in the little suit. Looking all happy again. Same thing. Pretty much same thing, just different face. And his tentacles are curled in as opposed to this one that are kind of like curled out. So you can kind of see the differences if you look at them that way. On to the suit itself. This is pretty loose. It doesn't click or anything. It just goes up and down, which is kind of how the original toy was, so it's not too bad. But the detail on it is just fantastic. They even did the differences in the tubes. You got the wheel with like 3 different colors. You got the silver of the actual metal. You have the kind of turquoisey, teal blue, and red. And then it transitions into the purple and kind of like navy purple, silver type of thing going on here. This leg, little wonky, not gonna lie, kind of scared. This one, pretty good. It has a little bit of a joint there too, to kind of give you some even out some stuff there. The arms and stuff go in these peg holes right here. They're just little ball joint peg holes. So like if you wanted to put one of the arms in, you could do that. So, yeah. I'm going to leave them out for now and kind of figure out how this guy is going to play out. But yeah, there's just a lot of detail. I didn't even show, hold on. the back of it. There you go. Yeah, this is amazing. A lot of great detail in here. I wish there was more to the Thundercats like this, you know? Even with the bum leg, it's like weighty enough to hold it out. Like this kind of bum joint here, it's weighty enough to actually hold him down. Even if he's in it, like, let's say I do that one. So, oh, it kind of leans forward if you drop him, but he will stay. So it's not too big of an issue. I'm sure if I kind of clamp in on it a little bit, it'll tighten. I don't want to break it though. So we'll see. A little disappointed with that, but overall, fantastic figure. Big thumbs up for the Krang figure. This is fantastic. Like I said, look at all this, the detail on all the weapons, on Krang himself, like the way it's molded. The veins are sticking out. You can feel the individual veins on the brain, all that stuff, compared to like what we've seen with Ninja Turtles, or apologies, with Thundercats, or what we've seen with New Japan figures or the Andre the Giant figures. Again, major wrestling figure pod figures, fantastic. But the Thundercats ones especially, compared to these, it's not even close. Super 7, for whatever reason, does a great job on Turtles and seems to lack on everything else. It's kind of the McFarlane effect, where McFarlane does really well on most of the Spawn stuff, and everything else just feels like it's missing something. So I'm going to put him over here on the side. I love it. That's a fantastic figure. Big thumbs up. I love Krang, so... and we're going to move on to... big boy. Leatherhead. This ought to be another good one. I don't think I've opened up Leatherhead, so he should still have the plastic wrapping. Guess we're gonna find out. Wave 5 Leatherhead, let's go. Leatherhead is like one of the more sinister, evil. Oh, I did unbox this at some point. Oh well. He is easily one of the more, like, when you actually think about what he is, like he's hunting turtles and stuff. He's kind of one of the creepier, more evil villains. With his weird crocodile Cajun accent. Leatherhead. Big box. Big Leatherhead. He's big, he's beefy, he's Leatherhead. Boom. He looks great. Right out the gate, he looks great. See, and this is what I'm going back into with how I'm kind of criticizing other lines in Super 7. Even if you just look at here, like on the fishing rod, fishing pole, it's like there's like a lot of different detail going on there and paint job and everything, and it's just way better than anything we've seen. So let's get him up. He's all hunched over like the original toy too, which is great. Oh, apologies. There's the back of the box if you would like to take a look. Cool. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Hold on. I feel like everything's about to fall. Oh, okay. Set him to the side. Alright. First out the gate, we do have some pretty plain looking lobster. Not really a whole lot of detail going on here, I gotta admit. And then looks like we got some, what is that? Like a leaf thing? Is that it like it clips to his belt or something, I'm guessing? It's got a peg on it. We'll find out in a minute. I think Leatherhead is one of the few original figures I don't have. I think it's because he's not that hard to find, so I never picked it up. I will admit, Super 7 has been kind of making it overly hard to get the extra hands out. It's always the extra hands. I don't know why. Like that. Like, that doesn't need to be in there as deep as it is. I get for safety reasons, but hey. Alright, first thing. He's got a lot of alternate hands. 2 sets to be exact. Ooh, that's gonna fall. Move that right there. Or right there. I don't care. Right there. Sorry about that. Yeah. So he's got like a trigger hand here for his shotgun. The scales are nice. Like, they actually, well, focus please. They actually like molded every scale, so it's like really nice on there. And they did that with every hand, so really nice to see that. Alright, here is his trap, his bear trap, or turtle trap. Oh, it does move, okay. Yeah, so there you go. It looks pretty cool. It's all one solid piece, but it's not bad. Again, works for the Ninja Turtles when it's kind of like that. And I'll do a comparison here in a minute to this, because this is what I'm talking about with Thundercats. So these are included in most of the Ninja Turtle figures, because Ninja Turtle figures used to come with this packed in them, the little ones back in the day with Playmates. Where they were just solid orange pieces on this little twist tie thing, and you had to twist the shotgun out, cut it out, and all that stuff. And they all just had solid orange weapons. That's what, like, all the Thundercat weapons look like to me. Like, just even though this is one solid color, it looks way more detailed just because it's a different color and everything than this orangey plastic one. So that's kind of what I mean. So Super 7 with most of the characters actually puts one of these in there if you want to tear them out and have them look like they have the original accessories too. I like that. That's great. They've done it with all the turtles. They did it with Shredder and Splinter, all of them. So it's been really cool. Right out the gate, that's it for that little blister box. Let's see if I can get everything else out of here with him. This is going to cause problems, I can already tell. Alright, apologies, that was harder than expected. We have the fishing rod. Again, you got like the orange with like this kind of off-white and silver on the rod itself and the like loopholes that you put the string through, that you put fishing line through. Haven't been fishing in years. Used to go all the time, actually. We have his dead, which I believe it's dead, right? His like turtle. I think that's what these are. These are the accessories that like he's caught, and they're like his prey, I guess. We got some twist ties, but twist ties be damned because I have scissors. I don't even think I got that one. Oh well. Got those ones. Ooh, that fell right out. We have his boomstick. Again, they actually put in the detail. They molded it in. You got your 2 different shades of like brown and orange, plus the silver on the barrel. Looks really good. Nice. Alright. We have his tail. This is probably the first time I've seen something on a Super 7 turtle figure that disappoints me a little bit. But it's nothing too bad. It's just a pop-in tail. Not a big issue, but I've always not liked it. Like the Walmart exclusive lizard figure, the Spider-Man animated lizard figure, did the same thing, and that was kind of a pain sometimes to get on and off. Hopefully this one's not, but there's his tail. You can see like all the detail They even got some shading like of black and brown in here to kind of make it pop a little bit more. It looks really nice. It's not bendable or anything. It's just a hard plastic piece. So, all right. And lastly, why is he stuck? There's no reason for him to be stuck. Oh, there's like one more. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that one. There was a twist tie, like at the very, like around his waist, and because he's all hunched over, you couldn't see it. Okay. Sorry, I'm dropping a lot of stuff here. I'm trying to pick it up as it goes. That there. All right. Get them all straightened out here. Oh yeah. I like this already. All right. There we go. There's our Leatherhead. He looks great. That's all there is to it. This is really done well. All the different colors, all the detail. They did the laces a different color. The texture of the actual boot, it's not smooth. It's actual like leather per se. It's not leather, but it looks like the proper texture. All the details on the belt, every individual bag, the shells, the belt buckle itself is actually molded, so it sticks out a little bit. Even to this little net hook thing right here, his capture net. Like, that's just... I told you, there's something different about the way the hat, they colored the hook in the hat. Everything's textured properly. It's another hit. I mean, this is another thumbs up figure automatically, like it just is. Yeah. Joints are pretty tight. Nothing really loose here. Once we get the tail on, that might change a little bit. But he is a little leany, as Leatherhead tends to be. So hopefully, once we get the tail on, he'll be a little bit better. Let's try it. Because if not, then... And I know that's the thing that plagued the original Playmate Toys Leatherneck, was that he kind of had trouble standing a lot of the time, so... Sorry. Oh, that didn't go on very well. Okay, I think I got it. I didn't really hear much of a pop for it, but hopefully that keeps him grounded a little bit enough so he doesn't lean forward. There you go, yeah. So I was right. Without the tail, he'll fall forward. With the tail, stands perfect. So there you go. I don't even think I got that tail on there all the way. I didn't hear a pop. I'm probably going to have to heat the tail up a little bit and then get it to mold around the ball joint and call it good. So either way, though, not too big of an issue. He looks great. He is a literal Crocodile Dundee, if you will. They even shaded in the different aspects of his vest. Like, you can see brown and black in there, as opposed to it just being one thing. There's all the peg holes for all of his accessories, the lobster, the turtle, all that stuff. Just another massive thumbs up Ninja Turtle from Super7. Not a Ninja Turtle, but turtle figure. I don't know what it is. So yeah, there you go. There's Leatherhead. He looks fantastic. He looks great. And there's our Krang that also looks fantastic. I don't know what it is about the turtles that gives them that special treatment. I'm happy for that. I'm glad like every turtle figure I've opened has just been a hit. No misses at all yet. I'm still hoping that doesn't happen. But I just find it fascinating that so many of their other toy lines struggle with quality control issues or missing paint detail or whatever it may be, to the point where they're having to send out kits to fix them like they did Thundercats Wave 1. But they knock it out of the park with every Ninja Turtle figure. So I wish I knew. If somebody knows, let me know. And that's going to be it for this video. 2 massive thumbs up to both of these figures. They are fantastic. I love this Krang. Leatherhead's better than expected. I got to figure out what's going on with that tail. I need to get that on there a little bit more properly, but is what it is. And if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to, but I always appreciate anybody who does. And I will catch you guys in the next video.